twice in a row really hard. Had to leave the game, but she will get the start today. Roy, you mentioned she was in here super early this morning getting some shots up, and the Stormy Petrels will come out. It looks like Sewanee going to come out. Looks like man-to-man with switching all over the place.
Havica with three, no good. Melton grabs the rebound, wrestles it down. Tucker's going to get the ball. Skipper now. Tucker up top looking inside. Sagging man-to-man. Rivera drives, misses a left-hand layup. They have been plagued by missed layups over the last couple weeks.
Yeah, Friday night it was the same type of start. Kamaria ended up having a great game, but 2 of 6 to start early on. A lot of missed layups, and you had one right there, and you're going to get a travel call underneath the basket. Good trap action there from Havica and Skipper to come down low and pick up a trap and a turnover.
Yeah, Skipper lost Shea Khan on the cut, but Khan got the ball a little deep, and they doubled her, and she ended up traveling with it. Tucker brings it up. Ball swung to the left wing. Skipper looking inside. A little bit of a stagger action inside to get Rivera the ball. Goes off of her hands, tipped out of bounds, the officials say, by Kayla Antoine.
Yeah, I watched Kayla Antoine, number 12, warm up beforehand. A bevy of post moves down on the block. So Kamaria is going to have her hands full if the Stormy Petrels stay in a man-to-man defense today.
Olivia Tucker trigger the inbound play. Goes to Skipper. Skipper's going to drive right by Shea Khan. Reverse layup off the glass, up and in. Khan does not look like she's going to be able to defend Skipper. Look for that matchup on the offensive end.
Good pressure defense right up top from Olivia Tucker, making it tougher for Sewanee to get the ball into the offensive set that they're looking for.
That is Lily Phillips, quick to pull a three. Again, she had 6 triples on Friday night. She misses there. Oglethorpe brings it down. Melton's going to drive. Go right over top. Cameron Broussard for the layup. Good to see her hit one there to get going. 4-0 Oglethorpe 2 minutes into this ball game.
And a little man-to-man pressure here in the backcourt. What I love about Malia Melton, you can tell she understands her game. She had an open wing three and says, nope, that's not my game. I'm going to put my head down and drive, and did exactly that.
Three-pointer from Faith Humphreys is good. Gets Sewanee on the board 4-3. 1-4 high look. They'll run that back screen, ball screen action. Rivera looking inside. Good look to Melton. Melton turns around off the front of the rim. No good. Shea Khan with the rebound, and Faith Humphrey will walk it up for the Tigers.
Tigers not a team that play with a ton of pace. They only average 58 points a game. They give up 68.5 points a game. So for the Stormy Petrels, I think you want to get this game into the 60s and make Sewanee play at a pace that they're not really comfortable with.
Faith Humphrey lost her balance, just tried to throw it back in, but Kamaria Rivera with the steal. Tucker gets it up ahead. Morgan Skipper thought about a three. Rivera puts it on the bounce, but has it stripped by Shea Khan.
A little bit early on, Kamaria looks just a hair off. Like to see her get it down in the block a little bit deeper. But we saw some of that on Friday night as well.
Antoine with a good turnaround, no good off the rim. You talked about her in warm-ups, really working on her post moves. We saw one there. Tucker sets up the show. Back to that 1-4 high look. They like to wing enter, back screen, ball screen. Rivera from three off the front iron. Olivia Tucker scrambling to try to come up with the offensive board. And I think they're going to call Faith Humphrey. They are going to call Faith Humphrey with that foul. Good hustle from Olivia Tucker. We saw her with 5 offensive rebounds on Wednesday afternoon. Just pure hustle.
Yep, and it looked like she got discarded there. First substitution to the game for Oglethorpe. Going to have Carly Bell check in, Michaela Primo, as well as Charity Cloud, who did not play on Friday night. And Primo turns it over on the inbound pass.
Olivia Falvey with the steal. She's going to take it down. Steps through, past the rim, lays it in. Sewanee takes the lead 5-4. Yeah, Primo, ill-advised pass there on the inbound under. If you're going to throw it deep, you got to throw it deep. Can't be short on that pass.
Primo played a great game on Friday night, though. Defensively, just an absolute bulldog.
Great inside look. Carly Bell gets it to Rivera. and they are going to call the foul on Antoine there.
And that's the post position I was talking about. She got it right on that block where it's basically turn and burn. Just get the ball up, and even the double team doesn't matter at that point because they get fouled, and Kamaria are going to go for a free throw, or two of them.
Post feeds are so underrated. Carly Bell with a great post feed there, putting the ball right on Rivera's hands. Rivera knocks down the first free throw. Saw her uncharacteristically miss a couple free throws the other night, but she's true there on her first. Knots it up at 5. Second one is good as Oglethorpe reclaims the lead at 6-5. Primo with some full court defense. Charity Cloud's going to pick it up at half court. As you said, Cloud did not get any playing time the other night. A little bit deeper now with Charity Bell coming back into the lineup.
Cloud playing some great defense. That's how you earn minutes.
Exactly right. Melton closed out really well on Broussard. Broussard's three is no good. Rivera with the rebound. They get it to Primo, who's going to push it up the floor.
That's a great box out by Rivera.
Melton over top the rim on that one. Cloud couldn't get the offensive rebound. Faith Humphrey is going to slow it down for the Tigers. Primo also a real good on-ball defender. Cloud doing a great job. Antoine at the left elbow. Going to go hard to the left block. Shot over Rivera is no good. Melton with the defensive rebound. Good decision by Melton. Now she's going to drive, gets bumped. Misses that, but she'll go to the line for two. And the biggest thing there is, okay, I thought they were going to get Kayla Antoine. That foul is actually going to go against Olivia Falvey. We're going to have a media timeout. So not too bad of a start. We've seen a couple missed bunnies, real close shots to the rim. That has been plaguing Oglethorpe. I'm sure Alex Ritchie is, you know, it's one of those things, John, that you know with shooters and even with layups, if you talk about it too much, it becomes psychological.
Right. Yeah, I always try to do the positive approach. Shooters shoot, and you can't get hot unless you keep shooting. So as long as they're quality shots, and Oglethorpe, although they're only 2 of 7 from the field, you've missed at least 3 layups right at the rim. You had a Kamaria Rivera 3 that came up a little bit short, and I believe Mia Havica took a 3 as well. So you're not mad at any of the shots that have been taken as of right now. They're going to start going in. We saw that on Friday night. Slow start, all of a sudden they start going down, and now you're going to get out and running. Biggest thing for me in this game is, can you handle turnovers? Turnovers leading to outlet passes, leading to easy layups. As long as Oglethorpe can control that, I think they have a good chance of picking up a conference win.
Well, you can see that Sewanee has done their job with their scouting report, because when Rivera gets that ball on the perimeter or at the elbow, typically she's going to try to drive it in towards the rim, and help defenders are really sitting in the gaps, and Kayla Antoine is sagging off of her. That's why she had that wide open 3. Rivera was only 0 for 1 from the arc this year, so I think Rivera's thought at that point, well, that's my opportunity. Melton's first free throw was good. Second is good as well. Extends the lead to 3. Primo again is going to pick up the point guard Humphrey. Now Charity Cloud will come down, put a little denial in there, but the ball does get to Humphrey, and Primo is going to make her work, bringing it up the floor.
Yeah, Coach Ritchie employed this the other day, and they get a turnover off of it. It was man-to-man pressure where they leave the center basically uncovered, saying if your center wants to bring the ball up the court, fine.
They get the ball right elbow to Rivera. Nice backdoor look, bobbled by Charity Cloud, but she recovers and lays it in. Great look by Kamaria Rivera.
Yeah, I watch a lot of NBA, and you'll see post entries with that backdoor cut. As a matter of fact, yesterday NC State used that to perfection over and over again.
Tigers get the ball to Antoine, right elbow. Now she's going to set a ball screen. Olivia Falvey taking it hard. Misses, but gets her own rebound and puts it up and in. Falvey comes in averaging 9 points, 5.3 rebounds a game. She's their 3rd leading scorer, their 6th man. Skipper from 3, air ball to the left. Lily Phillips came up with the loose ball. Sewanee had a runner go down the floor, but they missed Cameron Broussard. The 3 is missed, but Kayla Antoine comes up with the rebound. Primo tried to defend her. This time it's going to be Faith Humphreys, and she's true from 3 to tie it up at 10.
Yeah, Humphrey has no problem pulling the trigger, and you can tell she's got a very pure shot. This is where, again, got to come up with the defensive rebounds and finish the possession, allowing that second opportunity allows this game to be tied.
Great look again by Carly Bell. Came off that. It was more of a slip than a roll by Rivera. Carly, one dribble, beautiful pass, and they did not allow Rivera to come down. They called the block.
Yeah, Humphrey was also in the restricted area, didn't give her a landing spot. As you mentioned, not going to be over the limit, so it's just going to be side out of bounds. Rivera going to check out for the first time. Perna checking in for the first time today as well. Malia Melton comes back in, as does Olivia Tucker.
Inbound to Skipper. Tucker has it. She's going to drive baseline. Beautiful dish to Melton. Melton lays it in. Great drive and dish.
That is what you want your point guard. Get down on that baseline and look for passing. Did not leave her feet, to me, which is always wildly important. Continued to dribble. It looks like they're going to call a foul underneath here on Malia Melton with a hold.
Well, the good news there is that's the first foul for Oglethorpe, and we're 7 minutes into the ball game, and that's Malia Melton's only foul so far. She and Rivera have had a tendency to pick up an early foul, but they've done a nice job here. Antoine going to give it up to the corner, set a screen. Now they're looking for, they like to enter to her on the wing and let her do her thing. She's going to shoot over Skipper's defense. Melton with the rebound, and she'll push it up the floor.
And a good job there by Morgan Skipper. Got caught on a switch, forced Antoine out. Havica from way downtown hits her first three.
That's what we've talked about. Perna could have pulled the three. It would have been a good shot. She reverses to a wide open Havica in the corner. She's got a great shot, and she buries it.
Mia did not score the other night, but played really strong on-ball defense the entire time. When she can hit her threes, it opens up so much of the offense for the Stormy Petrels.
Great off-ball defense by Perna, comes up with the steal. She gets it to Skipper. Skipper drives for a layup. Oglethorpe has its biggest lead of the game at 17-10.
Yeah, you know what I like about more, and a steal here.
Oh, great job by Olivia Tucker. Really quick hands. Olivia Falvey, who is not a point guard. Again, their defensive pressure is forcing an off guard to bring it up. Tucker strips her, gets the layup, and gets fouled.
What I was going to say about Skipper before Tucker comes up with the steal, the hoop, and the harm, Skipper doesn't look like she's moving that quickly because of her length, but she is covering a ton of ground with those legs and arms, and that's how she got baseline and hit that little runner the previous possession.
Tucker makes the free throw. She hasn't missed this year, 13-13 from the charity stripe. Good defense again. Skipper defending Antoine now with Rivera out and doing a great job. Shay Khan late in the clock here. She gets a ball screen. Skipper all over Khan on her drive. Thought she got bailed out there. Thought she did a nice job defensively. Khan misses the layup, but they're going to call Morgan Skipper for a foul.
Got to give Khan credit, though. Saw the shot clock winding down, got the screen from Antoine, drove hard left and made sure she got a ball up on the rim. Maybe a little bailout, but, again, got some contact and now going to be rewarded with two.
Khan's first one is off front rim, no good. Came in as an 80% free throw shooter. 20-10, Oglethorpe leads, just outside a minute and a half left in the first quarter. They are definitely pushing the pace, so much so that Olivia outran the ball there.
Got to have the ball.
They're really looking to slip screens. Skipper's going to take a contested three off the back iron. Olivia Tucker does a great job tying it up. Kayla Antoine got the rebound. The possession is going to go to Sewanee. But again, you love that tenacity and that hustle and toughness.
And you could definitely see the confidence of Morgan Skipper. The three ball is flowing. She hit her first three threes the other night and just has found that stroke that we really want to see from her as she continues through her freshman year.
Tucker doing a great job on ball defense against Shay Khan. Again, Antoine right elbow. Can't do anything against Skipper. Khan's going to drive, miss it, but Antoine is right there. Skipper got caught looking, didn't get a box out. Antoine, to her credit, gets the offensive rebound and the putback, and the deficit's down to 7 as Oglethorpe leads 20-13.
Yeah, they ran pick and roll, and Antoine just followed through, and Malia Melton again. Head down, let's get to the front of the rim and get one up there. You'd like to see her finish that, but she is going to be rewarded with a couple of free throws.
Looked like he called Shay Khan on that one. Thought it was on Cameron Broussard, but he held up 2 number ones, which would have been Shay Khan. So Melton's first free throw is good. Shooting it with confidence right now from the free throw line. Came in as a 75% shooter. Second one is up and true. He's made all 4 free throws here. Primo and Rivera checking in for Melton and Skipper. A little bit smaller lineup. 4 guards surrounding Rivera here.
That's where they come up full court pressure, and they're going to force Khan to dribble it up. Emma Perna all the way in the backcourt picking up pressure as well. And Primo is just a bulldog on defense. My goodness. I'm not sure if I could get a shot off against her.
Yeah, this is a tough defensive lineup with Perna, Tucker, and Primo. Post move over the right shoulder. My goodness. Wow. Me and about 200 people in the crowd surprised at that call on Rivera. But again, only her first here, almost at the end of the first quarter. That's a good sign. Antoine banged one off the backboard going over right shoulder. The bench questioned that call. They're going to get her with 20. Actually, they're going to get Tucker out. Go with Melton for an offensive substitution. 22.2 seconds left in the first quarter.
Antoine, as I said, she's got a bevy of post moves, able to spin over the left or the right shoulder. That time she spun over the left, put one up on the glass. I thought Rivera had the rule of verticality, but apparently hit her with the body, and Antoine converts with the 2 free throws.
Carly Bell will check in for Emma Perna. Again, some offensive weaponry on the floor with Havica and Bell, Melton and Rivera inside. 20 seconds left in the quarter, 22-15 Oglethorpe. Trying to extend the lead with their last possession here.
About time to get the offense initiated with 5 on the clock.
Melton right under the backboard, but dished it out. Rivera at the buzzer, hits from 8 feet. I thought Melton passed up a wide open layup. She reverse pivoted, hit Rivera. Rivera puts it on the bounce and knocks down the 8-footer. Extends the Oglethorpe lead to 9, 24-15 at the end of the first quarter.
Well, really good execution there at the end. Camario Rivera, as we've seen in the past, the ability to knock down open jumpers from that foul line area, and she did exactly that. A 24-15 first quarter in the lead in favor of our Stormy Petrels. Malia Melton leading the way. She had 8 points and 3 rebounds there in the first period. Camario Rivera with 4 points and 3 rebounds. Morgan Skipper also with 4 points, and Mia Havica with 6. Some of the things you look at team-wise. Oglethorpe shoots it at 53% in the first period. They hold Sewanee to 38.5. Sewanee does hit 2 of 5 from downtown. Oglethorpe only hits 1 3. That was Havica out of the corner. 7 for 7 free throws for the Stormy Petrels. That'll help get things done, and they led for 8.5 minutes of that first period. So a very good first period. Only 2 turnovers for Oglethorpe, and I've always talked about when they control the ball, they have a good chance of winning games.
A really nice first quarter, 8 of 15 from the floor, and actually 7 of 10 from inside the arc. So, and then again, as you said, 7 of 7 from the free throw line is really big.
Looks like it's going to be Primo, Tucker, Rivera, Havica, and Cloud to start the second period.
Primo from the free throw line is good, knocks it down. That was a confident stroke. Coaches told me that she and Olivia Tucker and Carly Bell were in the gym at 9 this morning shooting. Definitely looked like that extra practice worked for Primo.
Gotta love that when you know the women have a tough game on Friday night, a game that they felt they should have won, and they're going to call a foul here up top on Olivia Tucker. But when a game that they should have won, they miss some shots, some open ones down the stretch, and you've got three of your team leaders in here at 9 o'clock in the morning getting shots up.
Gotta love it. Coaches love it, I'll tell you that. Kahn will inbound to Antoine, who swings it to Hammock. They're going to bring Phillips off of a screen, and she knocks down a three. Again, she had 6 threes against Barry on Friday night, shooting with a lot of confidence. Knocked that one down to cut the lead to 8. Cloud's going to drive, reverse pivot. Rivera from 12 feet off the front iron. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Sewanee ball.
That was one you want Rivera maybe to step in about 2 feet. Cloud did a great job going baseline, popping it back out to her center, but unfortunately Kamaria maybe just a step or two too deep for her.
Havica all over Phillips. Phillips picks it up, and Prima almost comes up with a steal. Now Rivera comes up with a steal on an ill-fated pass. Oglethorpe pushes it up. Primo asking for a ball screen. She is going to go right by the defenders. Gets it blocked by Cameron Broussard. Now she's going to take a 15-footer. Off the mark. A good box out by Cameron Broussard, and they're going to get Charity Cloud on the back.
26-18 right now with 8.5 to go. Primo got to where she wanted to, but it was almost like the defenders knew that was coming as well and were just setting her up for the trap to come in for the shot block.
Tigers inbound. Shea Khan's going to bring it up against Primo now. Again, Khan not the point guard, but the full court pressure making the Tigers have someone other than the point guard bring it up. Antoine looking a little bit of Princeton action there, and Phillips is going to get another open three.
She's somebody you may want to run off, may want to run her off the line right now. She's 2 of 3 from downtown. Humphrey 2 of 2 from downtown. They're the two that are keeping Sewanee in this game right now with their propensity to hit threes.
Melton contested by Broussard, misses off the glass. Little out of sync offensively, 26-21. Primo all over Khan again. Khan using her off arm to shield. Phillips is going to dribble into a three, misses, but Antoine with the rebound, misses, but Rivera is going to get called for a second foul. And the thing about Antoine, just out hustling you there, you've got to put a body on her, and they have failed to do so.
And that's a tough one. That one, Rivera definitely came down trying to block the shot, and unfortunately he's probably going to have to sit for a while. I was watching a documentary last night, The Guru of Go, the Paul Westhead documentary, and they talked about in one of the tournament games where he left Bo Kimball in with 4 fouls in the first half. Something you don't see many coaches do. Typically 2, you're going to sit down for pretty much the rest of the way.
Oh, absolutely. Antoine hits the first and the second, cuts the margin to 3 now. Oglethorpe getting outscored here, a little bit of a run by Sewanee. Getting back into this game. Tucker's going to drive by everybody. Nice left-hand layup is good.
It's something you want to teach your guards. Use your body sometimes. It's not all about just jumping. That one, Tucker leaned in and got underneath the defender with the ability to lay it in.
Antoine on the right block, turnaround over Skipper. Good job defensively by Skipper, no good. Tucker throws it ahead. You got to have more angle on that. Olivia's the first to say it's her bad, but if you're coming up the floor and you're in the middle channel, the middle third of the floor, you've got to go to one side or the other to try to get a little bit more passing angle. Just an ill-advised pass.
I'm going to tell you, Shea Khan is working hard to get that ball across half court. Morgan Skipper going to be called for the foul there, but Khan is being picked up basically at the opposite free throw line, and she's having to work for every single dribble to get the ball down the floor.
And I don't mean this in a bad way, kind of a gawky, non-athletic guard, but that kind of works to her advantage when she draws contact. She doesn't flop, but she really shows non-verbally that she's taking contact, and she's picked up some fouls here early, that one against Morgan Skipper.
Gabby Hudson going to check in for the first time. It's a little bit of a different lineup. Carly Bell, Malia Melton, Emma Perna, Olivia Tucker, and Gabby Hudson all on the floor. So basically 4 guards and a forward.
Again, Tigers doing a good job in gap defense, not allowing that drive by Melton from the top. Hudson to the free throw line. Pernin now will kick to Bell. Bell, good drive, kicks back to Hudson. Hudson's going to drive and get fouled by Antoine. That is one thing that is a strength of her game, is she can get into the paint, draw contact, and also a very good free throw shooter.
Yeah, good job there. Shot clock down to 4. Needed to get one off. Did not take the hurried jumper. Gabby just put her head down and said, you know what, I'm going to go in and try to draw a foul. And she does exactly that. For Antoine, that's her second personal foul. So for Sewanee, some foul issues. Antoine, Humphrey, and Falvey all with 2 fouls each. And I got a feeling Antoine, their leading scorer, is going to sit down here. 6:23 to go in the second period. This is a big opportunity for the Stormy Petrels to make a run.
Huge opportunity. Hudson makes the second. 29-24 Oglethorpe. Pretty much 4 guards and a forward. Broussard right there with the ball is the forward. She's going to give it up. Tucker tries to save it. They're going to say she stepped on the sideline, but again, great defensive hustle from Olivia Tucker.
And that was going to be a layup for Carly Bell. Bell was streaking in front of everybody, and a great try there from Olivia Tucker, trying to kind of the 360 pass. Didn't quite work.
Perna now all over Faith Humphrey. 6 minutes left in the first half. 29-25 Oglethorpe. Broussard in the high post. Again, Tucker with the deflection. They were trying to get the ball to Lily Phillips in the corner. Like to see Olivia Tucker on Phillips. Phillips is shooting threes confidently. He's knocked down 2 already here in the first half. Shot clock running down. Desperation shot, no good. Carly Bell grabs the rebound, pushes ahead. Tucker with a great look. Melton on the left block, can't convert. Gets it to Hudson. Hudson's going to drive, take contact, no call. Sewanee gets the rebound.
Hudson, no issue though, gets fouled, no call, and then jumps right up and says, I'm going to play some pressure defense and try to make up for a missed shot.
Cameron Broussard had really good defense there and did use her rule of verticality to stay straight up and down. It looked almost like Hudson initiated the contact. Sewanee scores to cut it to 2. Tucker now reverse pivot, left hand, layup, good. Seeing a little bit more offensive capability out of Olivia Tucker today.
Yeah, she's definitely worked on that spin move, getting to the basket, laying it up with the left hand.
She has struggled from the floor early here in the 5 games that she's played. Great backdoor cut by Shea Khan, no good. Hudson defensive rebound, now pushes up full speed. Reverse pivot. They are going to say Tucker traveled. I thought she put it down pretty quickly after the catch, but they say no. We're going to have our second quarter media timeout. Oglethorpe up 4 on that travel. Sewanee will have the ball trailing 31-27.
Sewanee has outscored our Stormy Petrels 12-7 here in the second period. Let's get you updated on some of the leaders. Malia Melton still leading the way with 8 points and 3 boards. Olivia Tucker playing a really good game, 7 points, and she's got a rebound as well. Camaria Rivera, 4 points and 3 boards, and Morgan Skipper with 4 points as well. When you look at the team stats, it's getting a little more even as the game is. 47% shooting for our Stormy Petrels, just 42 for Sewanee, but that's up. They're 50% from downtown are the Tigers, 4 of 8, and they've also hit 7 of 8 free throws. Stormy Petrels only with 1 3 so far on the game. And then the one I always look at, Stormy Petrels with 2 turnovers here in the second period, now 4 total. Sewanee's done a much better job. They do have 7 total turnovers, but they've calmed it down quite a bit. 6 steals on the game so far for Oglethorpe. Sewanee's only led for 24 seconds of the game. That was right at the beginning, but they have battled back from a 9-point deficit, an 11-point deficit, the biggest deficit so far for Sewanee, to cut this down to 4.
Faith Humphreys with the ball. She's got 2 3-pointers here in the first half, along with Lily Phillips. Cameron Broussard on that right elbow. They definitely run a little Princeton action there. Rose Domovich into the ball game now for Oglethorpe, defending Broussard. Kahn again late in the clock. Great spin move. Really pretty play by Shea Kahn.
Yeah, she did a great job there driving left, and she shot a bunch with the left hand today, spun back for a nice spin move lay-in.
Rose thought about it. Gave up a three. Perna's thinking about it. Ball's reversed. Melton is going to take it hard. Lays it off the glass, up and in. Going against Shea Kahn. And Sewanee, Brody Curry, the coach for Sewanee, is going to take a timeout. Actually, might have been Oglethorpe. I thought he just signaled. But nevertheless, Oglethorpe up 33-29. Hey, fans, if you're on social media, be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to Oglethorpe Athletics at Go Petrels. The Stormy Petrels are on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok, posting regularly all the latest news about Oglethorpe Athletics. That's at Go Petrels. The Petrels can also be viewed on YouTube with the handle Oglethorpe Athletics, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell.
Yeah, Malia Melton's rang the bell today. She came to play, 3 of 6 from the floor, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, also has 3 rebounds. And again, I always talk about knowing your game. Malia knows her game really well and has done a great job saying, you know what, you want to play me out at the three-point line, I'm going to head down and just dribble right past you and get a lay-in.
Good on-ball pressure from Oglethorpe.
It looks like they're going to a two. Oh, no, they're going to stay man-to-man.
Bouchard looking again, that Princeton action giving Oglethorpe problems. What teams do is they feed the high post. And by the way, we're going to see a lot of Princeton in the second game of this doubleheader. Sewanee men run it well. But the wing and the corner come together, and then one will go high, one will go low. It's just a split-second decision. And it causes consternation among the defense. Primo gets the offensive rebound on Dolmovic's three-point miss. But Phillips has scored both of her three-point shots on Sewanee's end from that cut. Dolmovic misses, rebound by Shea Kahn. Sewanee brings it down to try to tie it up or take the lead. Kahn going hard left. She likes that. They kick it out. Missed by Hammock, and Oglethorpe and Olivia Tucker will let it go.
Smart move there by Tucker. That was going to be one. If she was able to track it down and grab it, she's running towards the out-of-bounds line. I think she realized there was not a Tiger around. Easier to let it go out of bounds and dribble it up the right way and start. Interesting lineup. I don't know that we've seen this lineup before.
No, we haven't. Not at all. This is a new combination in the games we've done. Melton goes back door to Dolmovic, just a little firm on the pass, off Rose's hands, out of bounds, and it's going to be Sewanee ball again.
2-point lead right now for Oglethorpe. Got to tighten up defensively. As you've mentioned, the backdoor cuts have really flummoxed them here over the last about 4 minutes of game action.
Phillips looking for a three, doesn't get it. Hudson with the deflection, comes up with the steal. She's going to take it hard to the glass, and they're going to call Lily Phillips for the foul.
Yeah, Phillips said we're not going to have a layup here. That's one where I would have liked to see Hudson. She had Malia Melton trailing her. Just drop it off to your big forward who's had a great, or your guard who's had a really, really good game.
Yeah, draw the defender and then give it up. Unfortunately, she drew the defender and powered through. Now, thankfully, she drew the foul. Now she needs to convert on the free throws. First one is rattles around but falls. Came into the game shooting over 70% from the free throw line. Last time was 1 of 2. Hits the first one here. She can get right back on her average with a make here. Misses that one. 2 of 4 from the line here in this ball game. Shea Kahn with the rebound. She's going to have to bring it up against Hudson. They do break the half-court line. Here's that cut. One backdoor, one pops for a three. They are going to get Cameron Broussard on the roll. Again, you cannot restrict the defender with your roll, and not only did she restrict Carly Bell, she knocked her down to the floor. So Broussard picks up the foul call. Oglethorpe ball up 3, 1:40 left in the half.
Yeah, really watching this offense of Sewanee is a thing of beauty. Pete Carrill, John Thompson III, they all would love this action.
Carly Bell from the right wing is true for 3.
Great drive and dish. Bell with confidence. That was almost a, hey, you fouled me on the other end. I'm going to shoot a 3 for you this time.
Relentless backcourt pressure from Oglethorpe. Sewanee almost turns it over. Shea Khan up top. Tucker again with a poke. No touch, ball thrown out of bounds, and this defensive pressure, Alex Ritchie is loving everything he sees from his defense.
Subbing out, Gabby Hudson, Charity Cloud comes back in. That's why we said this lineup a little bit different. Guards that are relentless, and every one of them is out playing a lot of defense.
Alex Ritchie really disappointed in the loss on Friday, and he talked about defensively, that's got to become our signature. Here's the signature, Bell from 3. She's off the mark on that one, but I do love that she's shooting it with confidence, not thinking about it.
Yeah, coming back from an ACL injury, a lot of times it's not the physical, it's the mental. And just to have the ability to say, hey, I'm going to stand in, I'm going to hit a 3, and I'm going to take another one is a beautiful thing.
Fee Broussard, Princeton cut on that right wing. Connell pop. Phillips backdoor. Broussard sets a ball screen. Thought she restricted Primo. And Carly Bell with great defense ties it up for a jump ball. It will be inbound under to Sewanee.
Again, my least favorite rule, or one of my least favorite rules in college basketball, the possession arrow, because you're basically taking away the defensive effort there from the defender by keeping it on the offensive side.
Melton with a near steal. The only reason she couldn't come up with it, Shea Khan fouled her. It's going to be Oglethorpe ball again. Defense comes to play. It's 28.3 seconds left in the first half. Oglethorpe up 37-31. And Alex Ritchie telling Olivia Tucker, we're going to take one shot here.
And it looks like Sewanee going to up the pressure a little bit. They've walked their guards at least out to right above half court. We'll see right now. It doesn't look like Lily Phillips is going to pressure too hard. And they're going to let Olivia Tucker just sit and dribble for a moment. Got to initiate this offense with about 8 seconds to go, maybe earlier.
Melton looked at a 3, drives hard, lays it in, blows right by Cameron Broussard. Sewanee's going to heave it from three-quarter court. Faith Humphreys' heave is short, and a great drive. You talked about it earlier. Malia. They do have to match the defensive pressure that the smaller lineups have brought, but it is a good offensive lineup. They're going to look right inside, go right inside to Rivera. She's going to pressure through. Antoine's defense probably a little softer not to pick up 3. I love the fact that they post her up. That was the first post up of the ball game with Rivera.
And that's where I like to see her get the ball. Down on the block, she is so smooth with the ball and and has such a soft touch underneath there.
Shea Khan, nice take, left hand, rolls off, but a really aggressive take. She has been really impressive here early. She's only a 5'9" freshman out of Clarksville, Tennessee.
Right back to Rivera.
Thought she got hit a little bit, no call. Missed the turnaround, faded away a little bit. I'd like to see her go straight up on that turnaround. Skipper all over Faith Humphreys.
This is where Rivera's got to play sound defense as well. Don't reach, don't grab.
Good disciplined defense. Antoine misses. Melton with the rebound. She's going to push it up the floor. Tucker setting up the show. 4 out around 1. Skipper's going to take an open 3. Misses this, but Rivera with the rebound. She's going to spin, put it on the floor, lay it in.
Great patience for Kamaria Rivera there. Grabbed the rebound, had 3 defenders around her. They all kind of dispersed to close out on shooters. She said, I'll just take it with the left and lay it off the glass.
And again, we saw Antoine really soft with the defense. I'd keep getting her the ball if Antoine is going to defend that way.
Good solid close out there from Olivia Tucker.
Faith Humphreys hits the third 3. Lily Phillips hits her third 3. You cannot give her any space. Olivia Tucker sagged off of her. I don't think you can do that with Phillips. Rivera, great look to Tucker. Tucker, a deep two, no good. Melton battles for the rebound. It is going to go off of Melton's foot. It'll be Sewanee ball.
Yeah, checking in right now, number 23, Olivia Falvey. She's in for Shay Khan, it looks like. Khan's played a really good game here in the first half.
She really has. Really, in many ways, she has kept them in it. They are going to call Olivia Falvey with an offensive call, pushing off, and that is going to be Falvey's third foul. She's their sixth man and third leading scorer. That's a pretty big third foul.
Yeah, Skipper used that yellow out-of-bounds line to her advantage and just rode Falvey down the court until Falvey decided to hit her with a little off arm.
Havica lobs inside to Rivera, can't come up with it. Gets the offensive rebound, misses, gets another offensive rebound, and puts it in. So you get 2 points and 2 offensive rebounds in one possession.
Yeah, pad your stats a little bit, get the lay-in. Nothing wrong with that. I think she'd rather make the first one if you asked her, but she'll take the couple of rebounds on top of that.
They are right away getting her involved offensively. Great deflection by Melton on the backdoor cut. Havica is going to take it strong to the glass, misses. Rivera with the rebound, left hand put back up and good. And Cody Burton has seen enough. Brody Curry, calls the timeout as Oglethorpe has got on a run and taken its biggest lead of the game at 47-34.
The thing that impresses me most about Rivera, the ability to finish around the rim with both hands. We've seen her a couple times with the right-handed layup. That one, she takes it up directly with the left hand. It's something that a lot of kids, especially down in the post, will not learn. Even in the men's game, you'll see them get back to their same hand over and over again, where sometimes your body is between a defender and the left hand becomes the easiest.
Yeah, she's got good footwork. She's got great hands and has been relentless on the offensive boards here in the start of the second half.
Yeah, you'll look at what she's been able to accomplish here. So far, overall, Kamaria having a good game, starting to get it going. She's now 5 of 11 from the field. She's come up with 7 rebounds, including 5 on the offensive glass. That's just a beautiful thing to see. We said the foul trouble really got her an issue a little bit earlier, and now all of a sudden with only 2 personal fouls, realizing Antoine, who's defending her, has 2 personal fouls, she has continued to go hard into the paint and really asserting her dominance here in the second half.
4 of 7 from the floor here early in the third quarter, 3.5 minutes in. 4 of 7 from the floor, now has 7 rebounds. All 4 of those here in the second half have been offensive rebounds.
Oglethorpe still staying with that hard pressure in the backcourt. You see the Princeton cuts working out here on the wing.
Rivera, nice job defensively. Backdoor cut is stolen by Morgan Skipper. Makes a good decision to get it to Carly Bell. Bell's going to drive. Dish to Rivera. Rivera is hit by Cameron Broussard, and she's going to go to the free throw line. Love the way the offense is beginning to work. Carly Bell with a great drive. A lot of players might have pulled up from 8 feet. She found Rivera cutting to the hoop, dished it off unselfishly. Rivera gets fouled. Now she'll shoot 2.
Yeah, she realizes who is the hot player right now. It's Rivera. Bell with the nice head fake drive left, laid it off, and Rivera said, I'm going to draw contact one way or the other.
48-34, Oglethorpe leads. We're about 4 minutes into the third quarter here. Now the lead up to 15. Skipper almost comes up with a steal on Falvey.
Nice dribble by Falvey there. That was one where Rivera did a really good job. Sorry, Roy.
No.
To not draw contact. She kind of moved out of the way, let Antoine shoot the shot. Antoine missed it. Now you get to go on the other end. Skipper, unfortunately, turns that one over.
She's got to shoot that. She was on the right block and decided to pass it out. Just go over your left shoulder and lay it in. Broussard trying to drive in. Charity Cloud, good defense.
And that was one where Antoine used her body to shield off Rivera and get a nice lay-in off the window.
Yeah, nice decision by Rivera not to foul her. Stay on the floor, Kamaria. I love that. The official hand went up. She didn't call the foul. Then the second reach, she went ahead and called it. That was on Charity Cloud. Real nice job by Rivera. Got doubled. They're bringing backside pressure to double Rivera in the post. She didn't panic. She found Skipper at the free throw line. Skipper just missed that 15-footer.
I would not have minded if Rivera would have went up with a little jump hook or something as hot as she's been underneath.
Lily Phillips now. They feed Antoine at the wing. Backdoor cut. Melton battling over that ball screen. Good defense on Broussard. Thought that was double dribble on Antoine. No call. Misses. Charity Cloud with the rebound. Good look from Cloud. Gets it to Rivera. Running the floor in transition. When she caught that ball in the paint, Kayla Antoine just had gotten over half court.
Antoine had gone for a steal in the backcourt, and I'm sure that's not what you want, your best post player trying to get a steal on a guard off an offensive rebound. A little bit of a nickel dimer here. I think they're going to call Primo on the reach there.
Melton.
It'll be on Melton, okay.
Yeah, she, instead of moving her feet and closing off the gap, she Matador defensed it, reached in, picks up the foul.
Timeout on the floor right here. 4:24 to go in the third period. Your Stormy Petrels 51-36 over Sewanee. Let's get you updated on some of the stats that are going on for these two teams. Third quarter has really been dominated by Oglethorpe, shooting 41%, holding Sewanee to just 33%. Also, you go to the turnovers, and that's always the one I look at. 6 second chance points, points off turnovers 6, 2 steals, all the hustle points right now. 3 turnovers for Sewanee, only 1 for Oglethorpe. All the hustle points right now going the way of the Stormy Petrels. Overall, they're shooting 46.5% from the field. Sewanee just 42.9%. And Oglethorpe's out, free throwed them 11-7 as far as makes go.
Yeah, again, doing a nice job on the boards, winning that battle 20-19. 8 offensive rebounds for Oglethorpe. 51-36, 4:24 left in the third period.
It's going to go back to Tucker, Perna coming in, as well as Cloud, and up front you're going to have Melton and Rivera. You can hear him yelling for the switch. Switch 1 through 5. Not sure that's the switch you exactly wanted.
Sewanee had Antoine being defended by our point guard. They did not get it to Antoine. They missed the 3, and Oglethorpe brings it down up 15. Chance to extend that lead. They are definitely playing a basic triangle game. Wing, elbow extended, and Rivera posting up. That one deflected away by Antoine. Tucker will trigger the inbound underplay.
Somewhere Phil Jackson would be proud of the triangle offense.
Melton drives. Rivera gets the pass. Tucker hustles for the offensive rebound, misses the layup. Unfortunately, Rivera was right behind her. You almost wish Rivera had gotten to it first, but that's all right.
You wonder if Tucker figured that was a Sewanee defender behind her and tried to rush the layup, because she was uncontested with only one of her teammates in the rear.
Phillips with a quick 3. Broussard saves it to Tucker. We've got a 5-on-4. Cloud's going to drive in for a layup. The C parted. Kayla Antoine tips it all the way out to Cameron Broussard. Sewanee gets the ball back after Cloud misses a layup.
Cloud with a great drive there, unfortunately just came up. That's 2 straight layups missed by Oglethorpe. As we talked about, a lot of missed opportunities at the rim.
Good closeout by Melton, but nevertheless, Cameron Broussard hits the challenge, the contested 3, cuts the deficit to 12. Oglethorpe up 51-39, just under 3 minutes left in the third period. Going to reverse it. Melton will cross screen for Rivera. Tucker will pull from 3. Melton battling. It's a good box out by Broussard. That is a tough foul call. Malia trying to get it. That will be her 3rd. We'll see. Skipper's going to come back in. He's going to get Melton. She's going to get Melton. Also Gabby Hudson and
like
Carly Bell.
Yeah, Carly Bell back in as well. And again, full court pressure being picked up. Emma Perna just back there playing some great defense, making Sewanee take about 9 seconds to get the ball across. Skipper playing the passing lane here.
Delayed whistle. I think the official had the whistle out of his mouth. He had to put it back in. Shea Khan's quick step, but it was too quick. She traveled on that one.
Oglethorpe been a little sloppy about the last 4 possessions on offense. Couple of missed layups, maybe an ill-advised 3. Time to get the ball back to Camaria Rivera, who was having her way underneath.
Yeah, play to your strengths. That was one if Carly had pulled it. Perna now looking inside. They're trying to get it inside. Nice dish from Bell to Rivera. Rivera lays it in. Carly Bell, beautiful passing on her penetrating moves.
Yeah, and great footwork by Camaria, just not traveling.
Good closeout from Perna. Humphreys was looking for a 3. They're looking inside to Antoine. Rivera's just got to play solid. Antoine will turn around and knock it down over Rivera. Nice shot there by Antoine.
And she took both of them. When they get the ball in the post, whether it's Antoine or Rivera, take their time, set up their offense.
Beautiful. We've talked about Carly Bell's passing. There's another touch lob right onto Rivera's hands for a layup.
Rivera does an awesome job with the seal. Antoine, unfortunately, maybe trying to front, got caught on the backside. Rivera used that seal. Bell puts it exactly how it's taught. Throw it to your offensive player's hand, not where they're at. Throw it right to Rivera for the easy lay-in.
Well, Carly Bell now 2 or 3 assists in just a couple minutes has kept Oglethorpe offense on track. 55-41, Oglethorpe in the lead.
Yeah, remember when Camaria only had 4 points and was sitting on the bench? She now has 20. 20
Wow.
points and 8 rebounds. That's exactly how I didn't realize she had that many points, but it seems like every trip down she has scored on a lay-in. Coach Ritchie actually going to give her a blow here probably for the last 125 of the third period with a 14-point lead. That's what you want. You have the ability. Domovic's going to come back in the game. Skipper can defend down low. We have already seen that. And continue to have your guards back here playing great defense.
Olivia Falvey on the run. Man, Coach Ritchie not going to be happy with that. She's sprinting down the floor in press attack. Never stops. Missed the layup. The rebound went to Kayla Antoine. Morgan Skipper called for the foul. Michaela Primo is going to sub in for Anna Perna.
I was looking to see if Coach Ritchie was upset at Emma, but no, just gave her a high five as she walked by. Primo with a soccer save there. I think the United States could have used her at goal on that one. Kick save and a beauty. Except I think that's illegal in basketball.
Skipper takes away Antoine's cut. Carly Bell deflects it out of bounds. Now Sewanee will have it on the sideline. Faith Humphrey, the freshman point guard, will be making the entry pass. She gets it to Falvey on the right baseline. Falvey spins, finds Lily Phillips opposite corner, misses. Rose Domovich with the rebound.
That was one where Phillips had to gather, didn't catch it cleanly. She's knocked down a bunch of threes. That one kind of fumbled through her hands, and on the recatch, she couldn't get it done.
Oglethorpe going to a 5-out here in the last minute of the third quarter. Hudson, hard drive, lays up the runner, and it is good.
Hit the runner, and Gabby Hudson jumps up and immediately goes into full court pressure.
Falvey for 3, no good. Rebound to Primo. 28 on the shot clock, just 1 second differential. Alex Ritchie begging his point guard to pull it out. Let's go for the last shot.
Michaela with different, she had the electric blue shoes on Friday night. I can't tell if those are some LeBrons, but a little pink tint to them today. Always like the shoe game.
Primo getting the ball screen at the elbow. She's going to drive hard into the gap, kick it to Hudson, who drives. Hudson misses a layup that doesn't hit the rim. That's not the end of the quarter. The players heading off the floor. That was just the shot clock violation at 1.1 second. I would imagine they're going to try to throw deep here. They do. they find Lily Phillips, and man, did they get a break. They lost Lily Phillips, the leading three-point shooter for Sewanee, and thankfully the ball went off of her hands. That could have been a really stinging blow at the end of the third quarter. So through three, Oglethorpe leads 57-41.
Dominating third quarter for the Stormy Petrels, 18-10. They extend that halftime lead by 8. They double it up with a 16-point lead. They just did a really good job, as we talked about. Camaria Rivera leading the way. She's got 20 points overall to lead the Stormy Petrels.
Yeah, fans, if you're looking for more of your viewing and engagement experience, visit Oglethorpe's athletics website at gopetrels.com. GoPetrels.com has it all. News, scores, schedules, rosters, and more. Instantly available at the click of your mouse or the touch of your finger. GoPetrels.com has the newest design in the Southern Athletic Association and is updated daily with all the latest news and information on the Stormy Petrels. That's GoPetrels.com.
Nice crowd filed in here on a Sunday afternoon, wild card weekend in the NFL, but a lot of parents from Sewanee making the short trip down. There's a bunch of them around us. I saw their men's team up top warming up. That'll be a challenge for Philip Ponder and his crew, although they came up with a huge win on Friday night. 10 minutes, Roy, just play solid defense, close out, and get your first conference win.
Make your free throws, which they have done so far. They're 11 of 13 from the free throw line. Hopefully that'll continue. Also shooting 45% from the floor. Got to love that. Can't let that. Oh, that's a good call. That's a great call. Olivia Tucker going under the screen, which is ill-advised when you're defending Lily Phillips, who drained the three. But fortunately for Oglethorpe, Kayla Antoine called for the foul. That is her third on the roll as she knocks Olivia Tucker to the floor. But Tucker's got to go over that ball screen. Cannot allow Lily Phillips to have an open three-point look. They are now double-teaming Rivera in the post. Rivera is going to put it down, almost get tied up by Shea Khan. Tucker's going to drive, throw up a runner, misses. Faith Humphreys with the ball. Melton on Phillips. She's going to travel. Turnover by Sewanee. Going to go back to Oglethorpe with 9:17 left.
Yeah, that's again where the ball pressure, Malia Melton came all the way out on the switch, caused the turnover with the travel. Take good shots, and you mentioned on that last possession, it was an immediate double on Camaria Rivera. Wouldn't even allow her to catch the ball. It almost looks like they've kind of got a triangle and two going here, because there are two defenders on her when she doesn't even have the ball. So that means everybody else on the floor will have open looks, take smart shots. So a lot of times what that triangle and two does is trying to force you into long, quick shots.
Ill-advised foul there by Primo. I love the defensive pressure in the backcourt, but don't give them the opportunity with the clock stopped. I noticed the one scoreboard to our left, John, is frozen at 9:17. There's actually 9:02 left in the game. Hudson with the steal. Reverse layup is up and in. The scoreboard to our left, hopefully not the one on your screen, is frozen. The score is actually 59-41 with 8:53 left in the contest.
Hudson got called for a foul there, really pressuring Shea Khan in the backcourt. Maybe a little too much body. Instead of just using that sideline as your other defender, I think a lot of times what players will do is say, hey, I can push them out of bounds. Referee's going to call that every time. I think right now Coach Ritchie and the ref are looking at the scoreboard that is not working. Coach Ritchie screaming that one's off.
Yeah,
so
he's trying to get Todd Brooks' attention, the athletic director, to go up and reset that board up top. The officials are going to hold here.
And you're an AD at Oglethorpe. You do a little bit more. You got to run around. Got to get the – and Coach Todd Brooks is kind of on the soft trot up there right now.
Well, what's crazy is that scoreboard that they're going to turn off and reset actually jumped up to 61 points. I'm not sure. There we go, 59-41. He reset it. Thanks, Todd Brooks.
Now he's got to stand up top.
Make sure it stays. Todd, the director of athletics, does a great job here. 8:53 left in the ball game. The Stormy Petrels up 18, 59-41. Shea Khan will inbound in the backcourt once we get back into action. Lily Phillips and Faith Humphreys waiting on that to occur.
I'm always fascinated. Is he the only one with that key? What happens if he's not here? Is there somebody else that may have? Is there an emergency key? Kind of a token applause right here as the shot clock looks like it's back working, and we're going to get play resumed.
Khan will inbound to Faith Humphrey. They run a little bit of a double, force the ball back into Shea Khan's hand. Gabby Hudson on her. Hudson with a quick hands deflects it out of bounds. 23 on the shot clock. It'll be a sideline inbound. Charity Cloud back in the ball game.
And this is the lineup in the first half that really got after it defensively. Malia Melton and Kamaria Rivera up front, but then you have Hudson, Primo, and Cloud in the backcourt now. Did both shot clocks stop working? We're trying to figure out where we're at. We've got an official conversation going on.
I think they're questioning when they reset the team fouls at one apiece. There they go. The one official said, well, I called the foul over there a minute ago. It's they've just corrected it. 2 team fouls on Oglethorpe, 1 on Sewanee. They're going to enter to Antoine up top. Ball's reversed. Cuts are made. Nothing yet. 3-point look contested by Malia Melton. Broussard's off the mark. Hudson with the rebound. She gets it to Melton. Melton just drives in, draws the contact, misses the layup, but gets fouled. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Yeah, I've seen running backs in football that don't put their head down that way, and that is just Malia. You got to love. She knows her game. She knows she's got some nice strength and saw a guard on her and said, I'm going to get to the line or I'm going to make a layup. She gets a chance to shoot 2 free throws.
First miss of the day there was 4 of 4 prior to that attempt. Hopefully she'll make the second and allow us to tally our 60th point of the day. She doesn't. It's off the front rim, misses them both. 59-41, just under 8.5 minutes left in the game. Primo with the poke steal. She's going to drive. Primo's going to lay it up over Faith Humphreys. No good. Battle for the rebound. They're going to say Primo went over Faith Humphreys' back.
Again, I love the defense from Michaela. I would have liked to seen her. She had Gabby Hudson streaking. You got the defender to commit to you, lay that one off to a teammate for a lay-in. Not a whole lot to say bad, though, because Michaela is playing tremendous defense in the backcourt.
Again, full court man-to-man pressure. Primo just all over Humphreys. Humphreys gets it to Antoine. She's going to put it on the floor. Good defense by Rivera, but even better shot by Antoine, scoring off the glass. 59-43 Oglethorpe, under 8 minutes left in the game.
Like to see a good possession here where you get Rivera the ball again down on the block. If they're double teaming, allow her to kick it back out.
They are definitely sagging in the paint. Havica will take advantage of an open 3, not make it. They've got a trap going. Good job. Primo almost had her hands in the cookie jar. Thought better of it. They just trapped her and forced Shea Khan to throw it off a defender. Sewanee will bring it up.
Going to put Olivia Tucker back in. Primo going to check out. Skipper in as well. She's in for Malia Melton.
Tucker with the steal. She's going to lay it up and in. I was just about to say she's a little bit better offensive option than Primo, and she uses her defense to get herself an easy basket. Lily Phillips again. Charity Cloud caught going under a screen, but thankfully Phillips is off the mark. Oglethorpe brings it up 18 points.
Rivera 1 rebound away from a double-double. She's got 9 boards to go along with 20 points.
Charity Cloud takes it into traffic, misses the runner. Olivia Tucker hobbled there.
She landed funny coming down on that end of the court.
Emma Perna and Carly Bell about to check in. Double team underneath. Nice move by Olivia Falvey, but she misses that. Rivera with the rebound. And Olivia Tucker sets the offense. Havica trying to get inside. Skipper was there. They are definitely putting 2 or 3 people around Rivera. You're not going to get it into Rivera in the post. They get it to Cloud. Cloud's shot is blocked. My goodness, we'll take that one.
Wow.
That is a tough call against Cameron Broussard. She blocked that ball. Charity Cloud had released it. The ball was probably 2 feet out of her release. Broussard blocked it at that point, and they called the foul.
Yeah, they'll normally say don't foul jump shooters. I don't think she fouled a jump shooter. That looked like a very clean block. Look, we will definitely have our black and gold glasses on 9 times out of 10, but we'll also call it like it is on a call that did not look like it was supposed to go that way.
And we talked about how well they were shooting free throws. Now Oglethorpe struggling. They've missed their last 3. Melton missed 2. Now Charity Cloud misses her front end of 1. Misses the second. So they've missed 4 in a row here, which you don't like in the fourth quarter when you're getting drawing fouls. Melton defending Antoine now. Antoine, nice job by Melton. Skipper on Phillips, not allowing Phillips to get any perimeter looks. Havica comes over to double. Broussard catches in the corner off balance. They get it back to Antoine. Antoine defended really well by Melton. Carly Bell comes up with the rebound, and Melton pushes it ahead. Carly Bell looking inside, gets a ball screen. Kicks it to Cloud, who drives, and she's going to get fouled by Faith Humphreys.
Now that one was a foul. Clear body check coming across by Humphreys. Still not in the bonus. 4 team fouls right now on the Tigers. Next one will let Oglethorpe shoot free throws.
Emma Perna checks back in the game, and she will inbound on this inbound underplay. Skipper Melton, Bell, and Havica joining Perna in the lineup. Melton trying to take Antoine. She does, lays it off the glass with the right hand, no good. Antoine with the rebound. Falvey brings it up the floor. She's going to drive, kick it to Antoine. Antoine hard to handle. Battling, Skipper gets the ball, gets it ahead to Melton. Melton crosses over, takes it in the paint. Carly Bell now drives. Her runner is off the mark. Rebound from Faith Humphrey. Skipper helps. Perna cuts her off. Skipper now on Broussard.
Skipper covers a lot of ground defensively.
Havica, Melton defending. Antoine inside. Melton pokes the rebound to Perna. Perna gives it to Havica. Havica drives in and scores over Broussard, and the lead is up to 20, 63-43.
The difference there on the fast break, she did have Skipper trailing, but she used her body and the angle, did Mia Havica, to come up with the lay-in. Made sure that the defender was kind of underneath the basket.
Antoine finds Phillips in the corner. Lily Phillips hits the 3. That is her 4th tray of the game. Again, she had 6 on Friday night at Barry. Almost there tonight. And Alex Ritchie is going to take a timeout with the 63-46 lead at the 4:11 mark. That timeout will become a media. So we'll have an elongated timeout here.
4:11 to go here in the period. You've weathered whatever storm it was from Sewanee. 6-5 here in the fourth quarter in favor of Oglethorpe. Phillips hitting the 3, only for the second basket for Sewanee. You start to look at this game, and it's really been the Camaria Rivera second half. 20 points. She does have a double-double now, 20 points and 10 rebounds officially. Malia Melton, her second straight really strong game, 12 points and 5 rebounds as well. And Olivia Tucker starting to play better, Roy. You mentioned just smoother, feeling better about herself, taking quality shots. She's got 9 points to go along with 3 rebounds. And the depth of this team, adding Tucker, adding Primo, adding Carly Bell, all of a sudden you've got people that know how to play. Not to say that the young ladies that were playing before didn't. You just added more veteran presence to this team. And really, they played 2 quality games. Really feel like they should have won on Friday night. And they're 4-11 away from pulling away with one here tonight.
Well, and the other thing with Primo, Tucker, and Bell coming into the lineup, it gives you so much more depth that you can play this full court pressure man-to-man that they've begun to employ. And Alex Ritchie said that on Friday night. We've got to defend better. That needs to become our signature. And boy, have we seen good pressure defense today. Perna to Hudson. Hudson's going to take the runner and lays it off the glass and in. Gabby Hudson with a nice layup.
That's 8 points for Gabby coming off the bench. She seems so much more comfortable as well than she did early on in the year.
Olivia Falvey is going to take the ball to the hole, fouled by Rose Delmovich. Rose just checked in. It's Delmovich, Perna, Hudson, Primo, and Milton on the floor.
Here we talk about Hudson. Hudson coming in as a freshman, a lot of fanfare. Thought she was going to be the starting point guard right from the get-go. We talked to her after a really good game about 2 weeks ago where she said she's had to make an adjustment playing off the ball, but you can see how much more comfortable she is now in the minutes that she's getting just playing her type of game.
Falvey hits both free throws, 65-48. Under 4 minutes left in this ball game. Primo sets the table. They go 5 out. Melton looking to take Antoine off the floor. She gets bumped by Phillips. That's a good call. Phillips had moved over, wasn't set yet. Heels might have been on the restricted area. And Melton's drive gets back to the free throw line. Again, she made her first 4 free throws, missed her last 2. Oglethorpe's missed its last 4. Hopefully she'll end that streak here. And she's off. Somebody's got to check that rim. There's got to be some
maybe
some
it's leaning to
rim
the side.
Issues. Exactly. They've missed their last 5 now. Melton 4 of 7 from the charity stripe. Second one is short.
And these are coachable moments where in a fourth quarter of a much closer game, you're going to say, wait a second, we cannot miss 6 straight free throws. You know, you think about that, that could be a difference of winning or losing a game somewhere down the line.
Melton doing a really good job against Kayla Antoine. Hudson drives, Falvey out. Melton with a deflection. Backdoor cut is Falvey, but Primo shuts it down, comes up with the steal. Delmovich has the ball. She brought it down. She gets tied up. Thankfully, they get the ball, but we've talked about it before. You cannot bring the ball down. You got to know at this point in the game that they are going to double when they can.
Right.
And the possession does go to Oglethorpe. Hudson inbounds to Primo.
This is one where you don't want to stall on the clock, but you don't want to shoot shots with more than about 10 seconds on the clock unless you've got a lay-in.
And you want good shots, and you don't want that. Again, why do that? There's, to your point, you just talked about that. Let's look to take good shots late in the shot clock or wide open, excellent shots early if you get them, but don't force the issue like that.
Yeah, definitely dribbling into traffic is not what you want to do.
And Olivia Falvey drives right to the glass. It's a 15-point game.
And immediately Kamaria Rivera gets up off the bench, as does Olivia Tucker.
Great take by Melton, blocked by Antoine. Dishes to Dolmovich, who's trying to get it out to the perimeter. And again, big mistake there. Rose is bringing the ball in her lap every time, and she's got to chin it. Get it up, elbows out, not to swing your elbows, but good and firm, chin the ball, and then look to see what you have on the perimeters. Certainly quit bringing it into your lap.
Well, and because of the foul and you're in the penalty, Sewanee going to walk down to the other end. Faith Humphrey going to get a chance to shoot 2 free throws with the clock stopped. Potentially cut this lead down to 13. And again, coachable moments for Coach Ritchie. This is where winning conference games becomes very tough, closing them out the right way.
Faith Humphrey's first attempt is off the right side of the rim, no good. 65-50, 2:24 left in the ball game. Carly Bell about to check in. Missed free throw, didn't get the box out, but they did come up with the ball. Olivia Tucker with the double team now, single defender. She's going to bring it over the half court. Rivera with the ball screen. Melton kicks it to Skipper. Skipper thought about the 3. Primo with the ball. Gets it to Tucker. Tucker's going to take an 18-footer, no good. Ball loose on the floor. Kamaria Rivera is saying, hey, it went off Antoine's foot, but the official doesn't agree. Carly Bell checking in for the Stormy Petrels. Under 2 minutes now, 65-50. Humphreys tried to get it to Antoine, stolen. Tucker knocked it away. Bell came up with it. Tucker going to get double teamed here. Head's got to be on the swivel. Lily Phillips is going to pick up the foul call. Actually, Alex Ritchie took a timeout. He saw the double team coming.
Yeah, I think wisely took the timeout, did not want another turnover, did not want to do anything to allow Sewanee to have really any other momentum here. A minute and 42 to go. It's literally take care of the ball, maybe hit your free throws, and you're going to walk out of here with a victory. I'm very impressed with the depth that have been able to be employed today by Oglethorpe, just moving through different consternations of the lineup, finding different ways that are going to work, really playing defense. Since the first half, they have not given up any of those backdoor cuts that were really hurting them early on, and they've taken away the offense from Sewanee, really forcing them to start their offense foul line extended and not really having an opportunity to get the smooth, easy flow that they had there in the first half.
Alex Ritchie's played 11 players today, and the only one that could potentially hit 30 minutes is Malia Melton. She had 26 minutes played at the 4:11 mark. So
and she's out now, so she will not be getting the 30 minutes.
30, yep. Yeah, Melton went out. They put Emma Perna back in to bring another guard in. Rivera misses the turnaround. She's going to battle, get her offensive rebound, missed the putback, got a second offensive rebound, and she finally gets fouled. And that is going to be Natalie Hammock.
Put Rivera now up to 12 rebounds. Again, get a chance to knock down a couple of free throws here. She's a stellar free throw shooter. That's the first time in about 10 minutes they've been able to get a single coverage look down on the block and find Kamaria for a layup opportunity.
Yeah, with Kayla Antoine out of the ball game, they got that single look. Rivera makes them pay after a 0 for 6 streak from the free throw line by Oglethorpe. Rivera toes the line and knocks down her first and knocks down the second with a beautiful looking stroke. Michaela Primo is going to check in for Rivera. Coach Ritchie going to bring in 4 guards, and Morgan Skipper, who to me is very much like a 3 guard, length and ability to defend and quick. Charity Cloud is going to make Shay Khan bring it up the floor. Humphreys finds a streaking Cameron Broussard. Skipper on Natalie Hammock. Humphreys is going to penetrate, and Hudson went flying through. Might have got pushed a little bit, no call. The ball still on the floor. Finally, Olivia Tucker covers up the fumble, and it is going to be possession Sewanee inbound under with 1:01 left in this ball game, 67-50.
Close out on the three-point. Shooters do not allow offensive rebounds. It looks like Mia Havica going to check in quickly for Olivia Tucker. Nice embrace there, Coach Ritchie. High five and hug there for Olivia Tucker as she leaves the floor.
Drive by Faith Humphreys, the little 5'4" freshman guard out of Christian Heritage in Dalton, Georgia. Lives in Chatsworth. Did a nice job to draw contact there. She'll go to the free throw line trying to knock down 2.
Sewanee's got a couple of guards that you'd love to have. Humphrey being one of them, Phillips being the other. Both of them can knock down the three-point shot. Played decent floor games today as well. I just think the depth and the pressure eventually has gotten to them.
No doubt. But now defense has done a nice job to adjust to those Princeton cuts. Hudson now driving on the weave, gets it to Charity Cloud. Cloud loose with the ball. It's still on the floor. Finally, she gives it up to Morgan Skipper, who takes a 3. No good. Charity Cloud battles for the rebound and gets fouled. Looked like Natalie Hammock with the push. Actually, they're going to call Shay Khan on that one. And Charity Cloud, who battled despite her lack of height, 5'8" freshman guard, gets the offensive rebound. Now Karina Lopez checking into the game for the first time, 31.9 seconds left.
Karina played well the last time we saw her out there, and you like to see Coach Ritchie getting a chance to empty the bench some and get some players, even if it's 30 seconds or a minute, just some valuable time on the floor. You know, Karina works really hard in practice. Is that 8 in a row now missed?
Well, Rivera
That's
hit
right.
her 2, but it's 2 of 10, unfortunately. down the stretch. 2 of 10 from the free throw line. It did go off of Sewanee, so Lopez will inbound with 31 seconds. Coach Ritchie says take it out. Primo's going to take it out. There's a 1 second differential. Coach Ritchie may even just let the shot clock run out here. There'll be a 1 second differential, and then Sewanee will have it. I don't think he's going to want them to shoot it in any way, although Shea Khan came up to defend. He's telling Primo to go ahead and take it out, but she misses the layup. Faith Humphreys gets the ball, pushing it up the floor hard. She took a look at Phillips, takes it to the glass, no good. Shea Khan battles Hudson, but that is the ball game. So Oglethorpe